What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of State of Decay 2. So in today's video, we're actually going to talk about the biggest and maybe perhaps the best news for all the State of Decay 2 fans. So Undead Lab just recently announced that they will be releasing many updates sometime next year in 2019. So there weren't any specific dates, but I am super excited for it and I can't wait for them. So finally, we're getting a new map. So that's something that a lot of us has been talking about. I see a lot of viewers commenting, asking for that, and I have been waiting because, this game was great, but it ran out of content so fast. And finally, the developers have decided to answer our, requests and basically bring in a new map. So there weren't much detail about it, and I'm really hoping that it's going to be great. I'm hoping for new vehicles, new weapons, new zombies, and maybe even a new storyline that comes with this new map. Perhaps something that can connect all the three communities, not three communities, all three maps, a quest, new quests, and all that stuff. So it would be amazing if they can bring that back. And for the Royal, fans for State of Decay, original ones, they're actually bringing back the Trumbull Valley. So that's the first map. So, with the State of Decay 2 user interface, I guess, if that makes sense. So it isn't the first map, but you have all the benefit, the user interface of State of Decay 2. So hardcore State of Decay fans, you get, plus for both sides of both games. So along with the new map and the old map, we'll be getting a difficulty setting that basically allows us to tune how hard the game could be. And I have been asking this for a long time because after a while things get super easy, especially with the Daybreak DLC. If you think about it, with all the Cleo ammos and Cleo bullets and Cleo weapons, zombie gets easier and easier to kill. And it kind of loses magic when it's a zombie horror game, especially as a survival game. And with this, I believe that it can actually bring back some of the magic that went away between the first State of Decay and the second State of Decay. Because I played the first State of Decay and I actually was scared to go out at nighttime, and especially with the size of the horrors and how scary they are. State of Decay 2 is very good. It's missing some of that tiny magic touch, and I think this difficulty setting will bring it back. So other than those two, we'll also get this thing called the new Zed Hunter. So I don't exactly know what it is, but from what I understand, it will be kind of like a DLC packet that came with a bunch of stuff. There's not much information released on it, and they said that on November 16th there will be more info on it. So pay attention to Undead Labs social media page and stuff like that. But the biggest news on that, or the best news, is actually it's going to be free. So unlike the Daybreak DLC or the 4th of July DLC or the Doomsday Pack, those are actually came with the Ultimate Edition. So you had to pay extra or you had to buy those DLC separately. This one, from what I understand, is completely free. So there will be free content updates for that. Super exciting. So it features crossbows, new melee weapons, and of course new ways to reset survival's core skills. Like a lot of time, especially with the new Red Talon soldiers, I have been trying to get the skill of hacking and I couldn't get it, and I have skills basically that has been repeated itself. So from what I understand, you can actually change the core skill of certain type of character. I don't know the detail on it, but I think they'll be really helpful. And there are new consumables. There are kind of, I guess you can say, plague consumables that give you special abilities and something like along those lines. I'm not exactly sure, but on the detail we can look at it. And of course the new achievements. So for those of you guys who love to achievement hunt and just do missions trying to get more achievements, there will be new achievement coming with all those new maps. So let's recap of all those other things that came with the Zed Hunter pack, I guess you can say. So there are 8 new crossbows. I'm really hoping that some of crossbows could be like explosive crossbows, and some poisonous crossbow. Maybe that doesn't even work on zombies, but fire crossbows, things like that. So there's 8 of them, and maybe some of them are like, I'm assuming most of them are super, silent, so you don't need a suppressor, but some kind of attachment to add on. It'll be super cool. So, and then there's also 3 melee weapons. So they're called the Wrath, the Mamba, and the Max Boken. I don't exactly know what those are. I think those are supposed to be blade weapons, but they sound really cool, especially the Wrath. Like, I want to use the Wrath to destroy zombies. And then there's also 3 new close combat weapons. So close combat weapons are the hand weapons that we use in case if our melee weapon's broken. Most of the characters has a screwdriver or a knife, something along those lines. And now I guess they have 3 new ones. I think I only have 2 if I'm honest. I have a screwdriver and maybe some kind of knife some of my characters have. So 3 new ones could be pretty cool. And then there's also 5 brand new play consumables. So these consumable including, it's called Zap Bait, which one attract zombies. So I'm assuming you probably throw something, kind of work like a firecracker, but it attracts zombies. If you guys have the 4th of July packet, you guys know there's a meat wagon which drops meat on the ground and the zombie just like run towards that thing. I'm assuming it's gonna have the same effect. The next is called Z Eyes, which is night vision. I don't know exactly how that works, but this game, it does get pretty dark at night. Having night vision could be pretty cool. And then after that, it's called Zadrenaline. I mean, I know what you're thinking. It sounds like adrenaline, which it is. What happened is that you get temporary boost of health and stamina. So I don't know, maybe when you have a huge fight against a bunch of zombies, I'm hoping those occasion actually happens. So that way you can take those super Zepel or something and you can just bust out all the moves and chop up zombies. And then there's also, it's called Scene Block, which make it invisible to zombies. I don't know exactly what type of mission will you need. Maybe you're in some kind of super secret tunnel where Zeds are blocking only one way, and then you basically have to go invisible to cross it. Kind of like, you know, in World War Z where Brad Pitt had to run through this hall of zombies, but he's like, you know, invisible to them. And the last one's called bloater gas grenade. So a lot of you guys told me that you can lit the bloater gas up. I still haven't tried it, but I'm assuming this is something similar. It's probably some kind of grenade that lets, you know, throws it and it kind of like smokes like bloater gas basically, and it lights up and it fires all, and it like burns all the zombies. And it's supposed to come with a launcher, so it could be a projectile weapon that launches a grenade, kind of like a tart, you know, just basically shoot up a grenade with the bloater gas in there. So that could be pretty cool. And of course, with all that, you need a facility to craft all these blood plague cure stuff like that. But I'm kind of, I don't know about the whole facility thing. I wish it's more of a mod that you can add on to the crafting station for the consumables, because that way you don't have to torn down or replace one of the facility that you like. Because just having a mod would be pretty cool, and you can basically make those consumables, considering that they have done it for 4th of July specials, because 4th of July special has, you know, all those fireworks. They just gave you a fireworks station and it's an add-on or mod to your workstation, so you can just build those things. And then of course the ability to craft crossbow and the crossbow arrows, so those are super important. So of course we need to be able to make those cheaply, and that's what they said about the benefit of using a crossbow, because it's more efficient. You can kill zombie cleanly, I guess you can say, and then you can get more plague samples and then all that. So that would be like the plus of using crossbow. I always think crossbows are super cool. Any kind of bow is super cool. I actually said in one of my videos that I wanted those weapons, so I'm glad that they put that in there. And then of course the new respect to reset core skills, so you can have characters recruit them, and then if you don't like the skill they have, you can basically reset them or something like that. So that was all the information that I was able to get from their website. So I hope you guys found this video helpful or at least informative. That way you guys are more prepared for the next update. So if you do enjoy this video, please hit that like button, consider subscribing to the channel. I will be making more State of Decay video every single day when it's released, and of course I still do, just not every single day right now. But if you do want to see more, please subscribe to the channel. It would be a huge help. While you're at it, check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you guys next time.